Hi everyone, I'm Rob, and welcome back to the Tottenham Career Mode. It's been a little while, but the reason behind this is because basically my screen recorder just hasn't even been recording, basically. I mean, it was bad enough as it was, just constantly glitching out, but it just refused to record, so I've finally got that sorted. But let's try and move on from that. We've got this game against Burnley in the Premier League. I believe that it is match day 15. Yes, indeed it is. Now, we are third in the table on 34 points, 4 points behind top spot Man City. So, this is a must-win game against Burnley. I think we have a fully fit starting XI. Indeed we do. So that should be good. And let's get into the game without any hesitation. So that game against Burnley, first chance fell to Harry Kane. Grimaldo with a lovely ball. He was marked. It was a bit of a hard chance. And, I mean, we struggled to score in this game. Pereira, saved by Joe Hart. Winks, also saved by Joe Hart. But on the follow-up, what can you do about that double save? That is impressive. But then, finally, in the 72nd minute, Eriksen's ball in is met by a very, very, very good header by Moussa Sissoko. The Frenchman gives us a 1-0 lead at home. But thankfully, it didn't end there. We went on to make it a bit more comfortable. Not with this chance, though. Eriksen played it through to Kane. Very nice passage of play, but Kane should be finishing that. Nevertheless, Ricardo Pereira gets the better of Ben Mee. And I don't know if that's his first goal for Spurs or not, but he's been fantastic. 2-0, good performance. Very nice. So this final Champions League match doesn't really matter. We're 3 points ahead of Bayern Munich. And in all honesty, we're going to get the win. I have rotated the side quite a bit, and we're 3 points ahead of Bayern Munich. Of course, haven't lost to them in the group stage, haven't lost any games in the group stage so far. Just that draw has put us to 13 points. Sorry, guys, that was my office chair. So their last couple of results, they lost 3-1 to Bayern, 3-1 to Bayern again, and then 1-2-1 against Horsens. But yeah, here we go. We're going to simulate this game against Olympiakos, the final game of the group stage. 2-0 win. Eriksen scored, and of course Kane came on, which I really didn't want to happen, but we don't have anyone else that can go on the bench. And he scored. I mean, Kane is a very, very good striker. Yeah, very, very nice. 2-0 win, and that wraps up our Champions League group stages. And at the end of the episode, I'll show you who we have in the round of 16. Okay, guys, so I will be getting through all the games up until the beginning of the January transfer window for 2020. So we're going to quickly sim this one. Away at Wolves, should be getting 3 points. I've completely rotated the side as we have the United game in a few days. And we win 2-1. Jota scored for them, but Ali scored for us, and Fabian scored. So Fabian's doing very well in sims, but just pathetic on the field. He's just not agile enough, it seems, but we can't judge him too quick. A 2-1 win, very good. Molineu's not an easy place to go to. I always get confused between the Molineux and the Molineux because there's a player called Molineux or Molineux. I don't know. I'm giving you guys a headache. I'm sorry for that. But there you can see we have the United game in a couple of days. We're going to quickly simulate to that. Yeah, so we have a message from Heung-min Son. We have a risk of losing 4 players. We'll get to that in a sec. I was disappointed not to play. Squad rotation is important, particularly since you're playing against Man United. Wow, these guys are going out on contract. We'll sort that out in a sec. So we'll start by giving Jan Vertonghen a new contract. He's on 155k a week right now, and he's already gone down by 1 overall. We'll offer him 145 and go no higher than 180. And he's taken it with an important role with 2 years and 145k wages. Perfect. Now let's do Toby Alderweireld. What's he on right now? He's on 155, so the same as Jan Vertonghen, but we'll offer him 150 and take no less than 200. No higher than 200, sorry. And 150k, crucial, 3 years, no release clause, perfect. Now Eriksen, this is the big one. He's gone up in overalls, so we're going to offer him 260, not go any higher than 340. I think that's fair. Crucial, 4 years, 260, done and dusted. There we go. Michael Vorm, do we just let him run down his contract and let him go for free? I mean, it's not really a big deal, but just in case, I might want to just sign him up. Let's just offer him 30k wages and not go any higher than 49. Prospect, 1 year wage. We want to negotiate because we do not want to give someone a 1 year contract. Just doesn't work, man. I wish you could like kind of do the contract thing where you could delegate how much you want, how long the contract you want to go for, like in a vicinity, like say 3 to 5 years or 1 to 3 years, for example. Yeah. So let's quickly do this. No release clause, of course. They stuff you up in this game. He's willing to take a pay cut, so let's give him 25 and 70k. I think he'll take that personally. He will. Alright, we've signed Michael Vaughan back. Not much. 70k and 25k a week. And that is all the contracts sorted. Giovanni Lo Celso is going back to Real Betis. I wouldn't mind getting him back. He hasn't just hasn't really played that much. I'd like to get him going in a few more games. And I might actually play him in this Manchester United game. Indeed, he will. Lo Celso starts today as we travel to Old Trafford. So the starting XI is pretty much our full strength starting XI. I mean, Fabian is the same rating as the Celso and Ndombele, and he just hasn't been cutting it recently. Again, we need to give him time, but not yet. Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Lloris, Pereira, Grimaldo, Son, Eriksen, Koke, Lo Celso, Kane, and Ndombele. Of course, Captain Kane. They've got Scott McTominay starting, and I know for a fact that they've signed James Rodriguez. So our defense has to be tight today, but we need to try and hit them on the break if we can with that pace of Son. That's going to be crucial, getting that pace of Son down the left-hand side. Koke, Kane, Lo Celso, they're not very quick players, so we've got to use our technical ability to the best of our advantage here. Look, guys, I'm not really going to talk too much about this game, but we just got smashed, and I can get 4-0. We lost 4-0, basically. Sorry to spoil it for you. But the thing that gets me the most is I wasn't doing anything wrong in this game. Still on Legendary. Same sliders. Same caliber of team, basically, as Arsenal. And I played arguably better in this game than I did against Arsenal. So why was it so inconsistent? I'm probably going to make a completely separate video on that. But yeah, just shocking. Anyway, here is how we're going to line up against Chelsea. Oh, just shocking, isn't it? It's just, EA, what have you done to FIFA? Like, it used to be just so good to play, not frustrating unless you made it frustrating for yourself. Oh, just poor. Just poor. Really poor. But that's for another video. I'm sure I'm going to make one. But here is the lineup against Chelsea. Half our squad's on like 65-70% fitness, so I'm going to rotate a lot. That's what we're going to go with. Lloris, Aurier, Foyth, Davies, Ali, Fabian and Ndombele, Walker Peters, Lamella, Kane and Sessegnon. Let's get into this game and hope for the best and hope that the same thing that happened against United doesn't happen in this game, because that was just pathetic gameplay mechanics. It really was. And you can call me a whinger all you want, guys, but it's not acceptable. We've paid our money for this. We've actually spent our earnings that could have gone to people that are going through droughts, people in countries, third world nations, that don't have access to the everyday necessities that we have and take for granted. We've actually spent that. $60 to $80. May not seem like a lot, but that's $60 to $80 down the drain. It really is. It's really poor. Again, call me a whinger all you want, but I don't care. Piss off. Shut up. Just really annoying that this game isn't really that fun anymore. But again, I'll explain that more in depth in a different video. So this game against Chelsea was completely different to United one. We battered them this time. Kane opens the scoring with a fantastic ball in from Ali. Lamella with some good work. Great save by Arita Balaga. But then Ali, who was easily man of the match today, got on the end of Davies' cross to make it 2. And then what about that for a flick from Ali again? And Walker Peters grabs his first with a Mesut Ozil kind of finish. But frustratingly, in stoppage time, we did lose the clean sheet. Kante with a rebounded header goal. even though we won, it was annoying to lose another clean sheet, but you know, we got the 3 points ultimately, and we bounced back on track from a disappointing loss to United. Next up on our hit list was Brighton at home. First goal, Dele Alli sets up Kane with an absolute rocket into the top corner. But then Ali got shown a straight red. Unfortunately, they didn't show it in the highlights. But how about that for a goal? Between Alireza Jahanbakhsh and Leandro Trossard, I mean, that is just fantastic football. And Trossard smashes it near post, but then thankfully managed to get the 3 points. Koke with a nice turn, he gives it to Pereira. And fortunately, after that, we held on for a 2-1 win. And now we are grinding out a lot of results here. Sorry about the mic cutouts, guys, but you can obviously tell that I meant grinding out results. It's just really annoying that my mic has to glitch like that. Again, call me a whinger, but it's just... jeez, it's so stressful, man, because you don't know if after you've put so much effort into a certain recording that it's not going to work, so you have to do it all again. Oh my god, it is so bad. Our squad is really unfit, guys, but you know what? We're just going to have to move forward. We have this game against Norwich, and hoping for a win to round off December for our last game of the episode, and our last game before 2020. We win 2-0. Eriksen scored, and Kane scored. Very nice. And we win. Very good. 3 points again. And a clean sheet. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap up this Tottenham Career Mode episode. Episode 7 is now out of the way. Look at that. Harry Kane, 17 goals this season. Bah, far out. Aguero's on 22 in how many games? Oh my god, 20 games, 22 goals. That is absolutely tremendous. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this episode. Next episode will be in the January transfer window. Might look to move on a couple of players. We'll see. We will see. But probably before then, we will have a video, some sort of video like video on what's wrong with FIFA 20. I know you guys already have probably seen about 10 of them, but I want to make one, so I'm going to. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, please subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed. So, yeah, bye-bye.